In a live broadcast, NSNB panelists were informed that Special Prosecutor Jack Smith's request for a hearing on Donald Trump's claim of immunity from criminal prosecution would be considered by the U.S. Supreme Court. This revelation followed Smith's extraordinary decision to appeal directly to the Supreme Court, bypassing the usual appeals process. Trump's legal counsel asserted that the former president was within his constitutional authority to make such a claim. The legal debate surrounding Trump's immunity unfolded in the federal district court, where Trump had initially lost the argument. Smith aimed to expedite the trial's commencement, proposing a start date no later than March 4, prompting Ali Vailey's uncertainty about a document during a panel discussion. Facing ambiguity about presidential immunity, Smith petitioned the Supreme Court for a ruling, given the absence of a decision from the appellate court. The urgency stemmed from the desire to resolve the D.C. election interference issue promptly. Romberg highlighted that this case was the only one scheduled before the election, indicating the Supreme Court's serious consideration. The positive aspect emerged as the Supreme Court expressed willingness to deliberate on the case, signaling a commitment to Trump's trial occurring in Washington, D.C. before the election. The court requested Trump to submit a written response by December 20, indicating a thoughtful consideration of the matter. The panel covered the timing and considerations related to the Supreme Court's involvement, aligning with Smith's goal for a March trial and Trump's desire for a swift resolution. The decision to appeal directly to the Supreme Court reflected Smith's proactive approach, anticipating a favorable response. Notably, the Supreme Court's engagement was reminiscent of its 1974 decision in U.S. v. Nixon, reinforcing the significance of Smith's current legal maneuver. John Dean, a former White House counsel and Watergate whistleblower, compared Smith's move to historical cases involving the presidency, emphasizing the potential consequential nature of the decision. Cooper raised questions about precedent from the Nixon case and the potential implications of Smith's gamble. Dean acknowledged that while there was some language suggesting a president's criminal exposure in U.S. v. Nixon, the current situation reached a new apex, given the unique circumstances surrounding Trump's immunity claim. The discussion concluded with considerations of the risks and potential consequences of Smith's legal strategy, emphasizing the gravity of the Supreme Court's decision and its historical parallels with the Nixon case.